Hello everyone and welcome into Zelonka. So today we got a few things going on, and well, it is April 1st, so it is planting season. We've got to get out here in these fields. We probably should have been doing this earlier, but we've got to get out here in these fields and we've got to heal all the fields up, and then we got to come in and plant them. So we've got quite a bit to do today because, well, it is April 1st. It's a busy time of year. So I reckon I'm gonna go ahead and get the fence hooked up to the healer. That way we can go ahead and get started. So I'll catch y'all back here in just a few minutes whenever I get that done. All right, everyone. So we got the healer hooked up to the fence, and we're gonna start. I guess we could just start with this field, or is it already healed? Let's look. I think this field's already been healed. Yeah, it looks like this field's already been healed, so I guess we'll just head on up here to the next one and we'll look and see, because some of these have already been healed and some of them hadn't. So okay, this field has not been healed. I know there's a lot of weeds growing, so we are going, hopefully when we heal them, all those weeds are going to go away. That is sort of what I'm hoping for anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out here and begin working on this. I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get that done. Alright everyone, so apparently we've got a problem somewhere because, well, the healer is not healing my fields. I don't know what's going on exactly. I'm gonna shut that off right now for a few minutes. Like I said, I don't know 100% what's going on. It wouldn't heal them. I'm thinking they're probably going to be cultivated first, and I don't think we have a cultivator. So that is something that we're going to have to purchase here. Let's look. Where is a cultivator? Cultivator. I could look over this thing 100 times. There it is. Alright, so what do we have for a decent sized cultivator that we could get some cultivating done with? How many horsepower? 375. Okay, what is our tractor right here? 296. Okay, so we can't go over 296 horsepower. Really don't even want to have that. So the size I was looking for is going to be way too big in that case. We could go with this one. It only requires 250, and we got 296. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot to see if we can get our fields working, because, well, it is planting season now. I guess we should have probably been doing a little bit of this earlier, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump in the fence and disconnect from the healer and go connect to that. So I'll catch y'all back here in just a few minutes whenever I get that done. Alright, so I got the cultivator, so now we are heading back over here and we're going to try to figure out, this year it should work. The tractor has enough horsepower and everything, so it should work pretty good for cultivating. As you can see, it didn't do anything, so I guess we can go ahead and begin unfolding our cultivator here. We'll go ahead and get turned around right quick, that way that we can go ahead and get started. And it's a pretty good sized cultivator too, so it shouldn't take too long to do it. I didn't realize that we were going to need to do it. Alright, drop it down. Yeah, and then we should be able to heal through that no problem. It's leaving a pretty good texture. We're tilling all the lime in too, so we shouldn't have any problems with this. I'm going to go ahead and continue cultivating, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we get a little bit more done. Alright everyone, so we are excuse me, we are almost done with this field here, and I'm thinking this field beside us I've already healed. I think I healed it earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and raise this thing up. While it's doing that, I'm gonna run over here and look at this field and see if it's already healed. Yeah, this field here is already healed. We should be able to direct plant. We don't own this field right here. And this one right here shouldn't be healed. Nope, it is not. So we are going to go ahead and begin running a cultivator across. I had to think what it was. We're going to continue running a cultivator across these fields. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get this field right here done. All right, everyone, so we've gotten this field right here done. So now we're going to run on over here and continue working on the next. And then that next field over there is not ours, so we're not going to be doing that one because, of course, it's not ours. So I think we've got 3 more fields to do. So far, we have gotten quite a bit done, so we're going to go ahead and continue here. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get a little ways done with this field. All right, everyone, so we've been out here working for a little while. We've got 3 fields done, and if I'm not mistaken, we got 2 left to go. Everything seems to be working good. I'm really liking our purchase of the cultivator here, but we've only got 1 pass left on this field before we move on to the next. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, probably knock out the next 2 fields. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we can start healing. All right, everyone, so we've gotten that field knocked out, so I reckon we'll go over here and try to figure out where we're going to disconnect this thing. I'm thinking that we just disconnect it right over here where this building used to be, because, well, that's the reason I knocked it down, was that way we could have a little bit more storage for our equipment and it wouldn't be in the way. So we'll just disconnect that right here if I can find the button. There we go. Got that disconnected, so now we'll go ahead and hook back up to the healer, and I reckon we'll start healing these fields because, well, that was the whole plan for today, was we were going to heal and then we were going to plant. I don't know if we'll get to plant. We still might get to plant, I'm not 100% sure, but we've got quite a bit of healing to do. That wasn't good. Yep, didn't mean to do that. Just, you didn't see nothing. Yeah. Anyhow, all right, let's get out here to this field, and we're just going to see what we can do here and make sure this is going to work because, well, as you know, before it didn't work. So hopefully this here is going to work. We'll drop it down, turn it on, and yes, it's going to heal. All right, well, this is going to take a little while, so I'm going to continue working on this. So I'll catch y'all back when we make a little progress. All right, everyone, so as you can see, these 2 fields right there are done, and we're working on this one. We're on the last pass, which means we've only got 2 more fields to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue knocking out all these fields. So I will catch y'all back here in a little bit whenever we've got all of them healed and it's time for planting. So I'll catch y'all back then. All right, everyone, so we just finished up on this field. We're gonna go ahead and fold it up. We've now got all of our fields done, so we're just going to go ahead and head back to the house, and we're going to switch the field over to the planter because now all that's left to do is just plant. So I reckon I'm going to go ahead and get it swapped over, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we get started planting. All right, so we got the healer disconnected here. And now we've got to see if this old international is going to start. We haven't started in a while, so yeah, like I said, we haven't started in a few months actually. I think the battery's dead on it. We're gonna have to get a jumper box on that and see what we can do because, well, the planter's behind it and we can't get it out. So I'm gonna go grab a jumper box, let it charge for a little while, and I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we get that done. All right, everyone, I've had the jump box on it for a while, so we're gonna see if it'll fire. Come on, come on. Almost. There you go. Alright, so we got the old international fired up. We're just going to take it right over here and park it for right now because we don't need it right now. Oh, we're going to leave that running for a little while and let the battery charge up on it too. And now we're going to jump in the fence and we'll see if we can't get hooked right up to this here planter. I know this tractor's way overkill for the planter, but if you're overkill, you're not underkill. So yeah. That's the logic we're going off of right now. Alright, well, I reckon we'll get out here in the field. We'll start in the furthest field away, which is all the way over there. And then we'll just work our way back towards the house and slowly but surely get them done. So I'm going to get over here and get started, and I'll catch y'all back then. Alright, everyone. So right here we're planting red beets. Unfortunately, it does not take away the weeds. So I'm going to have to come in here and spray it with herbicide. But that is fine. We're going to go ahead and continue working on this field, so I'll catch y'all back whenever I get this done. Alright, everyone, so I just made a purchase that is hopefully going to make our lives just a little bit easier. I purchased a seed tank for the planter here, This planter has a very small capacity, as anyone who has played with it would know. It has a pretty small capacity. It's good for what it is, but still, yeah, it has a very small capacity. So I'm gonna hook up to this thing right here, and we are gonna use this to that way we can go a little bit longer without running out of seed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this hooked up and filled up. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get this done. All right, everyone, so I went and got them both filled up. So now we are heading back to the field to continue. It's just this thing has a very, very small capacity, so we need something a little bit bigger so we could go a little bit longer without running out of seeds. So that's what we've done now. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the field and continue planting. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit whenever we get this field knocked out. All right, everyone, so we got that field done, and I guess we're just gonna move on to the next field, which is right beside it here. We are gonna have to get a sprayer and spray for weeds there, because, well, whenever we words, they're not working right now. Whenever we didn't till it up, the weeds came, so we might have ordered tilled it up first, but anyway, that'll be all right. We're just gonna spray it whenever we get done planting here. We're gonna go ahead and spray it. That way it's got a nice healthy start. But that field is planted, so we're gonna continue working on. I'll catch y'all back when we get a few more of these fields done, so I'll see y'all then. All right, everyone, so we are done with this field, but something just a little bit funny is going on. I don't know what this texture is. This is the part of the field, if you remember, I done some cheaty stuff with F12 trying to get it so we could harvest this on the first stream that we done. And this is the part we harvested, this is the part we didn't. It's all planted, but the part we had harvested is, well, whatever this texture is. Whatever, as long as it grows, I guess it's fine with me. Anyway, we've got 3 fields done. We've got the 2 far fields and this field done. So now we're probably going to move on to the ones that go back and forth, is what I would say we're going to do next. These ones right here in front of us, I think we're going to move on to those and get those knocked out. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of weird how the texture, it was just weird how it was, but whatever. As long as it grows and makes money, I don't care. Whatever. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue working on these fields and get this one right here knocked out. So I'll catch y'all back whenever I get that done. Alright, everyone, so we got 2 more done right here. We got that field up there and this field here done. So now we only like 2, which is this field right here and the one right beside of it. So we're going to go ahead and switch that over to parsnips, drop it down, and off we go. It seems to be working really well with this new seed tank. I'm really happy with the purchase there of the new seed tank. It holds quite a bit. I haven't even had to go fill up again. It holds a lot. And I don't think I told y'all guys this, but we're planting 3 crops. They're all root crop. We're planting parsnips in these 2 fields. We planted carrots in another 2 fields, and then we planted red beets in 2 other fields. So that's sort of, or no, we planted red beets in 3 fields, I think. So that's sort of the rundown of what we've been doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock this field out and the next one. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get that done. All right, everyone, so we're just finishing up. This is close to our last pass up through here, or it is our last pass actually. We just got just a smidge we couldn't get, so that's kind of what we're doing right now, is we're going back and getting just that little bit that we couldn't get before, and taking care of that. And then once we get right up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0, we are done with planting season for the year. We've gotten that completely taken care of. So we're gonna go ahead and fold up the planter, and I'll give y'all a rundown of kind of what we got. Or no, wait, celebrated too early of a celebration. We've still got to plant this field. For some reason or another, I thought that was our last field, but it's not. Or no, we were gonna plant, Let's see. Well, we're gonna plant this. This is what I was deciding about. This is why I guess I kind of messed up. Was I didn't know if I wanted to plant this in parsnips like this one, or if I wanted to do uh another kind of crop. I guess we'll just put it in parsnips as well. I thought we was done. We celebrated a little bit too early. I meant we were done with this, but I've decided now we're gonna put it in parsnips anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. So I'll catch y'all back when we're actually done with planting. Alright everyone, so we are almost done planting now. We've just got this little strip right here that we like. So we are going to do this the official way now when we get down here to the end and do the countdown, because last time we well, we picked our peaches before they were good and fuzzed up is one way of saying it. So we don't want to do that again. So when we get down here to the end, we're going to start the countdown, but to finish of planting. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0.5, and 0. We are done. Alright everyone, so as you just seen, we completely finished up planting. So we are back in the international, back in the shed now. The battery got good and charged up. It ran that whole time. We parked the Fent right over here, and the reason I'm explaining all this like this is apparently I cut the recording off and did not realize it. So if there's a little bit of oddness right there, well, that is why. But we're going to hop in our Machinery Gator. If you haven't seen the video where we bought this, it's the previous video. At the end of the video, there will be a link to it if you would like to check that one out and you haven't seen it yet. But for right now, we're going to take it out here and we're going to look at all the fields that we just planted, and I'm going to tell y'all what we planted in them. So if you run over here, that far field with all the weeds that we need to spray, that one is red beets. This one right here is red beets, and also this one right here is red beets as well. Coming on around this field right here beside of us on that side that we're looking at is carrots, and also this field right here is carrots as well. Coming on up here, the field directly in front of us is parsnips, and then if we come over here, the next field right beside it is also parsnips. So we've got all of our root crops in that we need to run the factory. So we should be doing pretty good. Now the only thing we really need to do now is we need to spray that field, and then, well, everything will be good to grow until we need to fertilize it the first time. But we're not going to do that until it hits at least the first or second growth stage, because, well, it just don't do great if you don't. So the only thing we could do is spray that field. But I think that's going to be a job for the next video, because, well, we don't have a sprayer. We got to buy a sprayer and all that. So anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video of cultivating and then healing and planting. This video was a pretty good description of don't get the cart before the horse, because, well, we didn't have our ground ready, and then we also didn't have, we got done planting a little earlier than I thought we would, because, well, we had another field to still yet do. So let this video be a lesson. Don't get the cart before the horse. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.